everyone, and welcome back to another pick a card reading. In this case, we have these cute little flowers that my 6-year-old made. We do only have 2 of them, so we are only going to have 2 different readings today, as opposed to the usual 3. And since they are flowers, I was thinking we could do the topic of what is currently blooming in your life. What is kind of reaching its peak, its full potential? What is harvesting in your life? So we're going to take a look into that. As always, I've already cleansed and cleared the space, so feel free to take this time to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and just open yourself up to whatever messages want to come through today, to be able to tell the difference between what is meant for you and what isn't, to be open to receive what is meant for you and to let the rest go with grace and let it reach whoever it's meant to reach. This is a general reading. And when you're ready, open your eyes, and whichever one of these flowers are calling out to you the most, go with that one. Don't overthink it. That first gut feeling is usually the right one. And if you're feeling called to check out both readings, by all means, maybe there are multiple things that are blooming in your life. So with all of that being said, feel free to pause the video if you need more time, and I'll see you at your reading. Hey Group 1, welcome to your reading if you chose this flower right here. Today we are going to be looking into what is blooming in your life, what is blossoming, what is coming into fruition, what have you been cooking up that is now ready for you to enjoy. Let's take a look. I'm super excited to see what comes up for you. Okay, so far we have Taurus in the 6th house, my little Ganesh. So it looks like you've been really working on your finances, your self-esteem, your safety, your security, your health. It could be the food that you eat. Maybe you've been on a diet, you've been taking care of some kind of health ailment or health goal. So this is really good because this is like something that's really stable and that affects like your everyday life, your routines, your habits. So yeah, this could have to do with your home. Maybe you've been beautifying the home, little by little, putting in work. Maybe you planted a garden and you could be seeing the fruits of that. Or you could have been trying a new diet, like maybe you went plant-based, or you're incorporating something every day that is good for you. You're incorporating more whole foods in your diet. Or you've just been doing something every day, and now is that you're going to start seeing the benefits. Like maybe you're going to start seeing, your skin, your complexion getting clearer, your hair getting thicker, longer, your nails growing, or your muscles getting bigger. There's definitely some kind of result that you're going to be seeing, and I think it's really going to improve your self-esteem. Maybe you're even getting more attractive as a result, or earning more money. But this is getting interesting, so let's continue. Let's pull tarot now to see what else wants to come through, more information about what's blooming in your life. Rest, doing things for fun, having free time, having time to just, do what you like, do things recreationally. I definitely see like a very slow and relaxed energy. It's like you're slowing down. What's blooming and blossoming in your life is peace. It's like a slow down. You wake up in the morning, you're not rushed, you don't feel like you're running late, you don't feel like you have to hurry up. You can move at your own pace, you can move slowly, you can move intentionally, you can spend time on yourself. Whether this is because, you have a fitness routine, you go to the gym or you take your classes at a certain time every day, or you have like a really nice morning routine or nighttime routine, whatever. Just a routine, like a self-care routine, where maybe, you have like specific steps you do for your hair or, your skincare. But I'm just seeing someone that is taking time on themselves, someone that, gets ready every day, that feels good, someone that isn't rushed. So whether this is because, your routine is changing, maybe you're changing jobs or locations or something, or maybe it's like you're prioritizing different things now. So now you do really value, taking it easy, taking it slow, being able to be very mindful about your routines, your habits, your self-care, your food prep, preparing your meals, getting your beauty sleep, your beauty rest, meditating. It's a really beautiful energy. I think that you're realizing that if you were kind of like on go, go, go energy before and you weren't taking these steps, maybe you were so busy with the hustle and bustle of everyday life that you weren't taking care of yourself, or you weren't taking care of your surroundings. Maybe your house was always a mess or always cluttered because you always had something to do, somewhere to be. Maybe you felt like you were unkept, but you're realizing that you're like the master of your world, of your reality, and it's on you and the choices you make and the things that you prioritize and the things that you deem important. And so I think that there's just a rearranging of what these things are, and now you are seeing the value in like having a clean space and taking time to make sure it's clean and that you feel good about yourself, that you're taking care of yourself. You're no longer in that mindset of lack, of feeling just uneasy, or maybe even feeling guilty for doing these things. Maybe you feel guilty, you feel selfish or foolish because maybe you thought like, well, these things don't matter. These things don't actually matter. There's more important things, because these things that we're talking about, it isn't necessarily like getting you more money in your bank account. It's something that you feel within yourself. It's just something that is affecting you and your personal life and your mood and how you feel about yourself. Although I do think these results are going to be very tangible, like very noticeable outwardly, because they seem to be very like earthy. It's something that you've cultivated, that you can tangibly see. Again, whether this is in your appearance or in your lifestyle, but I'm not seeing here that it's necessarily like bringing in more cash or bringing in more money. It's just, it looks like self-care. It looks like you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your surroundings, your house, the foods that you eat, your habits, your health, where I think in the past you weren't really prioritizing those things. Maybe again, like you were very stuck on things that did have like a financial gain, or you were focused on money because you were, you wanted to be out, like you wanted to be able to go do all the things, to go to the parties, go to the events, have fun, have adventures. Maybe you had FOMO. I'm hearing FOMO. Maybe you had like a fear of missing out, or you thought like maybe, you weren't going to have enough money to go on the trips, to go on the vacations, to go do fun things. Where now it's like you're just spending any resources that you have, or even regarding certain resources that have nothing to do with money, like time, for example, and you're regarding that as very valuable now, like having free time and being able to move slower. I think that's what's valuable to you now, where in the past it was like you just wanted to be on that go, go, go energy because, you wanted to just earn money, to have enough money to always ensure that you could take part in the fun. You had a fear of missing out. So yeah, this is really nice because I feel like it's just a reprioritization. Did I say that right? It's like you're reprioritizing your values and what's important to you. And you're moving away from a certain mindset that maybe wasn't good for you. And maybe these people weren't good for you, these people that you were trying to keep up with, that made you feel maybe like you were broke, because maybe they had more than you, and that's why you had that fear of missing out, because you were comparing yourself to them. And now you're just seeing like the fallacy in that, the harm in that, and now you're seeing like, I'm not missing out on anything. This is what's important. I'd rather live my everyday life this way than to be living in the rat race trying to keep up with the Joneses, Maybe the way that you're living now, you used to think it was boring. I also feel like you're processing a lot, so it's like what's blooming in your life is just time to be able to process something, difficult. Maybe you got away from like bad people, They don't necessarily have to be bad, but I mean like people that just weren't good for you, that their priorities were different, and being around them didn't make you feel good about yourself. Maybe you never felt like a part of them, you felt different. You were trying to keep up with them, but now you see like that it was toxic in some way and that it was lacking. And now that you have pulled away from these people to like live your life in a different kind of a way that's more true to you and makes you feel good, because I think the other way that you were living your life, it didn't make you feel good. It made you feel like you have low self-esteem, like you weren't up to par with these people, like you weren't at the same level or something, and so it made you feel small, it made you feel inadequate in some way. And I just feel like you're gaining back your self-esteem now, and you're processing like whatever this loss was, whether you feel like this was just all a waste of time trying to be friends with these people, trying to fit in with these people, trying to like do what they were doing, measure up, whether you feel like, wow, what a waste of time that was, and like you're processing that. But I do see you like grieving something. I do see that maybe you're crying. It's like you're processing something, which is really good. Again, it's like you're letting your emotions flow. It's okay. You're allowing yourself to feel big emotions and to feel uncomfortable, and it's okay. It's like you know it's okay. If you need to sleep a little bit longer because you're sad, or you're spending more time in bed, it's like you know why, and you're allowing yourself this time to just feel what you're feeling and to let it pass, which is really, really beautiful. I think you are spending more time alone, spending more time with yourself, spending more time with spirit. We're never really truly alone. So what's blooming in your life is your connection with the divine, with spirit, and their presence in your everyday life, and your ability to be present in your life. This is really beautiful. It's really beautiful what's blooming in your life. I feel like you are leaving behind troubled waters, or just something that was toxic, that wasn't working for you. It wasn't stable. It was very like shifty. Maybe you only felt like you were a part of these people, of this group sometimes, like they were only impressed with you sometimes, or they only included you sometimes. It wasn't something that was stable, and now you've found something stable. And because you found this, now you see how unstable that was and how toxic that was, and living your life that way, or with that mentality, or in whatever surroundings you were in, whatever habits you had, like you're seeing the fault in it, you know what I mean? Like you're seeing that it doesn't have value for you, that doesn't have value for you. That's not something you wish to maintain in your life. So you are finding what's truly valuable for you, what truly matters for you. And it's like you're feeling so much better. And it feels so much more peaceful, so much more stable, so much more fulfilling. But I do still feel like you are going through something. I'm picking up on sad energy, on crying, on processing of big emotions, which if you were involved in those kind of relationships that I'm describing, then of course you probably would be experiencing some kind of emotions about that, right? Whether you feel bad because of how you were treated, or how long you endured whatever you were in, Maybe you feel like, wow, like I really lived my life that way for that long, you know? I can't believe I was okay with that. Where I feel like you're getting clarity about the past. You're getting clarity about the people that weren't really there for you, about the people that kind of betrayed you, that weren't really your friends ever, you know? Maybe the people that threw you under the bus. It's like you're seeing all of this clearly. So of course it's having some kind of emotional response. And what I love is that you're not trying to push this down. You're not trying to like intellectualize your feelings. You're just letting it come up. You know what I mean? It's like you're just letting it happen. You're giving yourself the time, the space to process, to feel sad, to be sad, to admit like, yeah, my feelings are hurt. Whether it's because these people treated you the way that they treated you and now you're getting like a clearer picture about that, or it's because you feel like upset that you let this happen, that you were a participant in this situation for as long as you were. There is like grief, you know? And you're doing the right thing. You should definitely be allowing yourself to just feel, just process, let it come up, and let yourself go through whatever you need to go through for as long as you need to go through it. But yeah, I think you are just like isolating yourself. You're spending a lot of time with yourself. You're spending time on your everyday activities, on what it is that you do. I feel like you just want to slow down. You know that you need to heal. So you're being very gentle with yourself. Maybe you're spending a lot of time in nature. Again, a lot of time reading books or journaling or meditating or doing yoga or cooking yourself really healthy meals, taking care of your body, your appearance in some way, making sure your surroundings are comfortable, that your bed is cozy, that your house is just the way you like it. You know, you're learning like, what candles do you like? What flowers do you like? How do you like the lighting of your house? You know, that sort of thing. It's like you're just learning how to be at peace and how to be self-fulfilled and self-satisfied and self-efficient and not have to rely on other people for validation, but just rely on yourself and on spirit. And just getting yourself to a very safe place. You just want to feel safe, secure. And this is what's blossoming. This is what's blooming for you. So I'm going to pull some cards from my own homemade oracle deck to see if we can get any more messages here. Let's see. Pure. I love that. I'm hearing that Beyonce song. It's pure. Bad bitches to the left. Money bitches to the right. You can be both. Meet in the middle. Dance all night. Take it all off. Or just a little if you like. It's pure. It should cost $1 billion to look this good. I love that song. It's definitely like a hype up song, like a confidence song. Let's see, anything else, Spirit, from this deck? So yeah, I feel like you definitely have like a confidence boost. You're feeling really good about yourself for sure. So I think you might want to listen to that song if you don't already know it. And then we got secrets. So yeah, I feel like you just want to be real. I feel like before you were just like trying to keep up with other people. Maybe it was more based on appearance, on what looked good, what sounded good, versus like the truth of you and who you really were. And you were holding in a lot of secrets, or these people were holding in a lot of secrets. And you're manifesting truth, more pure people in your life, truthful people, honest people, you know, cleaner energy, better vibes just all around. And more time. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have healing. So yeah, you're definitely healing. We picked up on that. There is something that's going to take more time. I'm actually going to pull a card on that. What's going to take more time, Spirit? What is this? Can you please clarify? More time. Yeah, you're in process. Look at this. We have Temperance and the Hanged Man. You're in process. Maybe because right now you are like very much focused on yourself. I did pick up that you're like isolated. You're just working on yourself. So maybe it's saying that in time, you know, you'll find your people, your tribe, that you can kind of share this good energy with, this higher vibrational expression of yourself. I think right now you're still processing. You're definitely still processing. And this healing card goes perfect here with this Temperance. Oh my gosh, I just realized this healing card goes really good with this Temperance, and then more time goes really good with that Hanged Man. That's basically like what those cards mean. So yeah, this was a really beautiful reading. I think that you're doing incredible work. You're manifesting beautiful, beautiful things to yourself. I think these are things that you've been working on for a long time, slowly, steadily, day in, day out, committing yourself to. We have a lot of earthy energy here. So you deserve this. You deserve this slowdown. You deserve taking care of yourself, taking care of your everyday, your routines, who it is that you interact with, engage with, making sure that it's healthy for you, that it's nourishing, that it's pure, you know, that it's high vibrational, where we can move away from this secrets energy, you know, where we don't have anything to hide. It's all out on the table, you know, there's nothing to prove. You can just be yourself, and knowing that yourself is good enough always, at all times. You don't need to have something to like be valuable, to be worthwhile, which I feel like maybe you felt that way at one point, like you needed to have something to be considered those things. And it felt like you could never measure up. And now you're seeing the illusion in that. You're seeing the truth now. And you're seeing how fierce and how beautiful and how up to par you actually really are. You're seeing your value. You're seeing your worth. And it is helping you to be more self-confident and to show up in that way in your life. Very beautiful energy. Amazing. Enjoy this. Okay, I feel like you're in a really good place right now, even though it does look to be very emotional, but it's only going to continue to get more and more beautiful. Just know that. It's like you're already in a really good place. Just know that it's only going to keep getting better and better. So good job, pile one. You're doing amazing. These were your messages. I truly hope these messages have served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to be able to read for you again very soon. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye. Welcome to your reading if you chose group number 2 or this flower right here. Today we are going to be taking a look at what is currently blossoming in your life. What is blooming? What has been baking in the oven and is now fully ready for you to enjoy? Let's take a look at what is coming up for you. What is blossoming in group number 2's life? What is blooming for this group that chose this flower? Let's see. What are the vibes? Oh, that's too many. What are the vibes? Oh, we have Taurus again. Okay. Well, that just came out in the last reading. In group number 1's reading. Let's see, what is this one? And Jupiter. I'm going to pull one more, just in case. I want to make sure we're picking up on the right energy. Okay, and the moon. I'm already getting messages. Okay, so what's blooming, what's blossoming in your life? It has to do with money, resources, safety, stability, security, your values. I definitely feel like you're getting good luck, like something is expanding in this area for you, which is awesome. And I feel like it's something that you were very worried about, that had you very stressed out, that was a point of a lot of your fears, is finding stability, is finding home, is having enough, to provide for yourself and to make ends meet. So I think this is something that you struggled with, actually. But now it's like you're getting that stroke of good luck. Things are looking up for you. You're realizing that just because you may have struggled in this way in the past, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are meant to struggle like this in your future forever. I feel like now the tables are turning, the tides are turning, there's like a shift here. There's like a fresh energy coming in, and I feel like you're feeling very blessed now. Again, as it pertains to like your money, your finances, your safety, your security, your self-esteem, I think, your home, feeling nourished, nurtured. And of course, a lot of that does have to do with the money that we make, to be able to provide for ourselves, to meet our own needs, our survival needs, to have a roof over our head, to have the money to be able to feed ourselves and to keep ourselves safe and secure. So I think maybe after a period of uncertainty, or a dark period, or a period where things weren't looking too good, or where you couldn't really see like what was going to happen, it was very confusing. You were kind of finding yourself unsure and not being in this place where you felt very secure. I feel like those days are over, and now you're finding yourself in that place. And it's feeling so good. You're feeling so happy about it that you're able to like put this to the past and just kind of relax and rest, knowing that you made it to the other side, that everything ended up working out, and that you can kind of like rest easy and breathe easy. It's kind of like that sigh of relief where you're in a place that you do feel safe, you do feel secure, and you're just like, wow, I did it. I'm here, I made it, And I feel like Spirit is telling you that whatever it is that you had to go through that was really like difficult or hard to navigate, this has become your healing power. You're supposed to teach others, how you did this, how you navigated this, how you found your way through. Maybe you had like a rough relationship with your mother, or you had like those kind of wounds that stem from early home life where you never really felt safe, you never really felt secure, you weren't nourished properly. I think it does have to do with like your childhood, early childhood, wounds having to do with like parents, But you rose up, you overcame, and now you can teach others how you did it, how you overcame, so that maybe you can help provide some remedies for others that may be finding themselves in similar situations. It's like this has become your healing power or something. But let's go ahead and get more information. Let's see. What else is blossoming and blooming in your life? This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. A lot of money. What's blossoming and blooming is just like straight up stability. Straight up just like you have a good job. You're very stable. I don't know, like you worked really hard. You're getting a lot of money. You're building some kind of a legacy. I feel like, okay, what I'm getting is that you didn't have anything. You know how some of us, we don't have like any helping hand, we don't have like any inheritances, like any opportunities just like waiting for us. You had to create it for yourself. You had to create it from scratch. You didn't know anybody. There wasn't an open door. You didn't have a leg up. You know what I mean? Like some people are fortunate enough to have those things, to have opportunity, to know people, to be like in powerful positions from the beginning, you know? They were just born into that. And I don't think that you were one of those people. But what you're doing is that now you're creating that for your offspring, like for your kids, your family line. You're creating something really stable where you are going to be in the position to offer opportunities to your kids. You know, maybe you're going to be in the position to create bank accounts for them, savings accounts that they can access when they're 18 or 21 or, you know, whatever. Or there's going to be some kind of family business or inheritance or something that they can fall back on just in case. Or you're going to be able to provide them with like really good experiences and education, a quality lifestyle. I'm just seeing that it's like you're turning the tables. What you didn't have, you're going to be in the position to be able to provide it for the future generations of your family line or whoever it is that you want to help. Maybe just children. If it's not your own children, your own family line, maybe you're going to start some kinds of like charity project or something where you help kids, you help children that were in a similar situation, similar positions that you were in. And now you're helping those kids. You know, it's like you're becoming that thing that you wish you had, that you knew would have made a difference for you in your life and the situation that you were in and what you had to go through. It's like now you know what those kids need. This is just an example, by the way, you know, it having to do with kids. I'm just really heavily getting that this had to do for you in your childhood when you were a kid. So I feel like you know what would have made the difference. You know what you could have needed at that time, and you're going to be able to provide it now to help people or children that are in that situation. You know, like, for example, if you were a single mom and you were struggling and you had no idea how you were going to survive, how you were going to make it, but you did it, you persevered, you overcame, and you got yourself to a really stable place. It's like now you're going to be in the position to help other single moms, you know, get on their feet and be successful in life. You know, whether that's through motivational talks or whether that's through like a program that you're creating specifically for single mothers, or if the issue was alcohol, addiction, which I'm not seeing that at all. This is just an example. It's like you're going to help people that were in that same situation that you were in, that was really painful and was really traumatic for you. And you're going to be able to help others in similar situations because you overcame, you did it. So now you're helping other people. It's like you're guiding the way. You're the guiding light. You can show other people how you did it or provide, you know, something, resources that are going to help people that were in similar situations to you. So this is amazing. It's like you're coming from, you know, complete uncertainty, complete unknowing, confusion, fear, to getting yourself to a very, very solid, secure, safe place. And this is like materially speaking. It's like you have money, you have a house, you have a business potentially. Like you have more than enough, more than you need. You can help provide for others. Whether this is your own family, maybe you didn't know how you were going to provide for your own family, and now you're finding yourself in the position that you can, you know, that you can provide for them, and then some. It's an overflowing of resources, material resources. And that's what's blossoming, that's what's blooming in your life. I mean, congratulations. I feel like I want to clap for you, you know, just because I know like the state of the world and a lot of people are struggling. So I'm so happy for you to be, you know, reaching this good fortune, and that the tables are turning and that you're finally getting to experience something different. Maybe you're also getting yourself to a place where you can like have a family, you know, if you wanted to get yourself to that place where it's like you can provide for someone. So now you're looking for your partner because maybe you want to have your own family and you didn't know if it was ever going to happen, and it's like now it's happening. Maybe you found someone at work, if this is resonating for you, because of course this is going to manifest in all different kinds of ways for everyone. This is a general reading, but yeah, it could be like that. You found someone, you found a partner. I'm seeing specifically like a wife, but take it however it resonates. It could be your husband. We do have the Jupiter card right there, which also signifies husband. But I am seeing like a couple. So it could be like that you didn't know if you were ever gonna find love, find a partner, and now you have. And now there's like that possibility, that potential of like, we can build a whole legacy, we can create a family. And you didn't know that was gonna happen. And now it's completely possible. So let's keep going. Let's pull more cards. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy to be able to give you this news because it sounds good. It really does sound really awesome. Okay, so let's see. Oh, justice. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, you guys can't see these cards, but it's amazing. Okay, you deserve this. Like, and I wanted to say it before, when I kept saying like, oh, it's like a stroke of good luck. It's like, it's not luck. You deserve this. You worked for this. You sowed the seeds and you reap what you sow. So now you're reaping the rewards of whatever it is that you did. You could be having a baby. Someone could be pregnant. If you've always wanted to be a parent, maybe you grew up with like a lot of trauma and fear about, being a parent because of the experiences that you had to go through. But now I feel like you're in a really stable place, in a safe place, that you know that your child isn't going to have those same experiences. They're not going to have those same issues, those same problems, because you've gotten yourself to a better place, to a better position. You're healthy. You've met someone. And it could be that you guys are having a baby. And where you were afraid to have a baby before because you were afraid of, your kids having to experience what you did, it's like that's not a fear anymore. Whatever you had to experience, whatever you had to endure, it's not a fear anymore. You overcame it. You broke it, you broke it. If it was like a generational wound that was being passed down in your bloodline, you broke it. You overcame. And I feel like whatever this is, like whatever this success is that you've reached, which again looks to be very like material, financial, people are noticing you for it. You're being noticed. People are noticing that you're successful, or noticing that you're in like a position of power, that you're in your power. You look beautiful. I feel like I'm in awe by this reading. It's so positive. And Spirit is saying like, it is so well deserved. You deserve it. Like finally you're here. You did it. You did that, Because I feel like it took you a long time and you really did have to travel through the deep, dark depths. And you were uncertain and you didn't see the ending in sight. You didn't know when it was coming, and you're finally there. It's like you did it. You're seeing the sunrise, it's like it's a new day. Things are just finally working out. I think these piles are connected, pile 1 and 2. So you might want to take a look at the other pile and see if it resonates. Maybe this is a continuation, or somehow I'm feeling they're connecting in some way. For some of you anyway, at least. Maybe it was a lot of like heartbreak and disappointments and things not going your way, and you were exhausted, you were wounded, you were hurt, and now it's like you finally reached the ending of that. And you're finding love, you're finding love, you're finding support, you're finding that you're feeling very safe within yourself, where maybe you used to feel kind of volatile and not safe and insecure. Now you're just feeling very calm, very safe, very happy, very supported. You're able to support others, very compassionate, loving. And maybe, these things were difficult for you because maybe you did have to overcome a lot of heartbreak and a lot of disappointment. But I feel like you've neutralized that. You've neutralized something about your past and you're finding balance, and now you're happy. You're in a really good place, I think, where you have really good people around you. You have a loving partner, someone that you can build with, grow with, good relationships just all around, someone that you could be creating a family with, or that you will be creating a family with, or you just have really good people around you, really good friends around you now, people that really see you and that appreciate you and that acknowledge you for what you are, people that help you grow, that helped you blossom, that helped you come out, come up. I'm hearing that quote that says, if the flower doesn't bloom, it's not the flower's fault, it's like the environment that it's in. That's not a direct quote, it's just like the gist of the quote. I think it's like when a flower doesn't bloom, there's nothing wrong with the flower. You don't have to fix the flower, you fix the environment in which it's in. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I feel like that's what's happening. It's like you're in a way better environment now. So yeah, I think you're just really feeling the love. You're in a way better environment. So things are just working out. You have really good people around you that are helping you to bloom and to blossom. And I don't know if these people even helped you find a good job. I'm saying that you're really good. You're in a good place as it pertains to finances, money, security, safety, work. You have a good job. You feel good doing what you're doing. You feel like you're a part of the team. You feel like you have good friends around you, good people. You could even have a loving partnership, a significant other, someone that you could be growing with. You could even be expecting a baby, or you're on the path to that. That's a real possibility for you. It's hovering around you. And it's all very fair, very well-deserved, very balanced. And you're just entering a really, really happy time in your life. You're feeling very loved, very appreciated, very held, very supported. And now you're seeing that the past does not have to repeat itself. Your dark past, or the things you had to go through when you were a kid, when you were a child, you overcame these things. Look how good it turned out for you. And now, your own family line, they don't have to experience those things either. Or you're really helping a group of people that could have come from similar backgrounds that you did. And you're gonna be a guiding light for those people to also overcome. You're gonna provide remedies, healing energy, good advice, point them in the right direction, provide support. That's awesome. Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna pull some cards from my homemade oracle deck so we can wrap up this reading. These were amazing messages, beautiful, beautiful messages for what's blossoming, what's blooming currently in your life. This is amazing. We have cleanse your energy. I feel like this is what's definitely happening. Your energy is being cleansed, cleaned. You're just in a way better place, in a better environment. Cleansing your energies from these people that maybe didn't see you or that treated you wrong, that didn't do right by you. You're moving away from all of that. Again, your past does not have to define your future or your present, and it doesn't. And you're moving on. You're seeing the truth about those people and you're moving on from them. You're growing from it. Yeah, maybe these people are getting karma. Maybe you're going to see these people getting karma. Or maybe these people are still kind of bullying you, but you're like so past it. You know, that could be a potential as well. Like they can't touch you, they can't reach you anymore. And your success, you know, you overcoming is their karma. Watching you cleanse your energy, watching you persevere and succeed is their karma. And then we have, you look perfect, detox and changes. Yes. And at the bottom of the deck, we have more time, which also came up in the first group. I am feeling a connection to the first group for some reason, I'm not sure, but maybe for some of you there is a connection. But yes, Spirit wants you to know that you look perfect, in case you were doubting that. And yeah, detox. They want you to like clear an energy out of your life, detox these people. Maybe you have anger still or something, or maybe you allow these people to contact you still. They're telling you like to detox, to clean this energy out, to eliminate it, move away from it, you know, clean yourself of it fully. And yeah, karma with justice, this makes a lot of sense for those two to be together. They're like basically reiterating each other that things are changing and this is your karma. It's like, this is your karma, this good karma that, you know, you're experiencing right now. This is your karma. This is what you've been cultivating for yourself. You absolutely deserve this good fortune, this abundance, these blessings. You deserve it. These are the seeds that you sowed and you're just reaping what you sowed. This is your karma. And these other people, they're getting their karma too. They're reaping what they sowed too. And things are changing here. Things are changing. Maybe the tables have turned now. And now, you know, like you're on the up and up and these people are just they're being left behind. So I think these changes will continue to take place because there is this energy of like more time at the bottom of the deck here. So I think you haven't fully like cut ties with a shifty energy. I don't know. There's like a wishy-washy, like gross energy that's maybe still trying to cling on to you or something. It's still like in process, but I think eventually you're gonna fully move away from these people. You know, they're not going to be in your life, or you're gonna like hold certain boundaries with these people. Things are gonna change. Things are definitely gonna change. You're not gonna like take whatever it was that you were taking, any kind of abuse or anything like that. You're moving away from it. You know how to protect yourself now, because I feel like now you know like what true, genuine, pure connections are. And now you know like that wasn't it. That wasn't what, you know, these people of your past, it could be your family, your parents, like that's not what they were offering you. Now you know the truth because you were able to experience like true, genuine love, you know? So now you know like what that is. So yeah, I feel like things are still like in process. Like there's a lot that's still changing here in the situation, but just know that you absolutely deserve these blessings. So if there's anybody around you like saying no and you don't deserve it, or like putting you down in any way, like these people have to go. That's bad energy. You don't need that. You don't need to endure that. I feel like it's obvious that you deserve where you're supposed to be. Like the right people, to the right people, it's obvious. They see you. They really do see you, and they're happy for you, and they know you deserve it. So anybody that's around trying to like rain on your parade or put you down in any way, yeah, Spirit is saying these people have to go. And I feel like they're not gonna go right away, because I'm seeing like it's still in process. Like things still are changing. Like you're in the midst of change. But you're definitely seeing some kind of good luck, you know, stroke of good luck, some kinds of expansion here in your material world, which is awesome. But okay, I'm going to leave that there. I truly hope that these messages have served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to be able to read again for you very soon. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time. Bye.